You know,
Words of
if
encouragement.
you've got family members that you're having to deal with because of these holidays and things like that, I am telling you, the best hope that they have is for you to continue walking the road you're walking. I can't guarantee you everybody's going to be saved. Okay, that would just be a lie. But the best hope those individuals have is for you to allow Yeshua Messiah to maximize himself in you and let them watch. Believe me, they're watching. They're watching tonight, and they'll be watching tomorrow, and they'll be watching every day of the coming year. It's just a pattern that we've learned. The first thing that happens is they assume, well, Bob and Sue went and got in a cult, and after about a year, it's well, Bob and Sue are
Still in cult.
still in that cult. I mean, they must be pretty serious about it. And then the question is, well, exactly what it is it that they're so serious about? Why are they hanging on to this? Why has this not come and gone? Why does this bush, as it were, why does it continue to burn? And at some point, they begin to ask questions. We have got multiple family members of people that we're associated with who have started eating kosher and never showed up for one meeting. But all of a sudden, somewhere along the line, somebody said you shouldn't be eating that. And they went and read it in the book without telling anybody or something of that kind and said, well, my God, old Bob's not actually crazy. It says right here in my Bible that I shouldn't be doing that. And they begin to adopt those things. And slowly but surely, they begin to come around. It may take, some time. It may take a year, 2 years, 3 years. But understand, God provided enough time to do whatever is going to be done, knowing the end from the beginning. You're not going to run out of time. People aren't going to run out of time. The people that are the elect, we used that word the other night and had a discussion about it, are going to have enough time. It's all been worked out. If there's anything in them that's ever going to move toward God, they're going to have enough time. The question is, the only variable in all of it, really, is are you and I giving our best? Are we allowing them to get an accurate picture of, the God of creation, the God of redemption, the God of revelation? Are we doing what it takes to give them an accurate picture and give them a reason? Um, I think everybody here is certainly making that attempt, and I would encourage you keep doing it. Don't give up. Don't stop because these things crack. I mean, what happens is it goes on. It seems like forever. Nobody believes we're the only one over here doing that, and then one day the dam breaks. People say, I got to know a little bit more about what this is you're doing. And the beautiful thing that we have going for us is that, as far as I know, everyone on here is spirit filled. If you are not, we would like to help you with that. Because when you say these things and the spirit of the living God comes into the room and begins to sign off on it, as it were, or to signify his approval, that can't be argued with. And you're not going to feel that in the Baptist church or the Methodist church or the Catholic church. You know, people out there looking for a real and palpable God, and they realize that it's also attached to all this stuff you've been trying to tell them, will become willing to at least make the attempt and do the exploration. We are going to have victory in this world. That is guaranteed. There may be difficult days, but friend, the apostle Paul said, that I might know him in the fellowship of his suffering. Not that I might know him in his glory and his majesty, which I'm sure he will, but that I might know him, you know, in his sufferings and the things that he went through. because that's really where it leads. As days become more difficult, as challenges become greater, it's not a sign of defeat. It's a sign of victory. Okay. The enemy only begins to do things like that when they become absolutely desperate and they begin to pull out all the stops. And what we've got to learn to do is just hold on, walk in what we know, and let God do what he does, and he will break those walls down. Um, and look, I started to say I hate to say this, but I don't hate to say it. You know, as much as I want to see certain members of my family saved, you know, I also understand in a city of 430,000 people, there have got to be, you know, 1,000 that want what we're doing. We simply have to figure out how to get it to them. We simply have to figure out how to get in front of them